To a tour player, I'm either making this or it's going to be a tap in. But it's still got some difficulty to it. As I walk into the bunker, I'm feeling with my feet. Now, you can't do this. That's illegal. But as I walk in, I can tell there's not as much sand in here as normal. I can feel it underneath my feet, the hard pack. So that goes into the shot. There's not a whole bunch I can splash under. So there might be a little bit of dig needed. That's a little fancy. Now, old school bunker 101 from when we were kids. Hit something behind the ball, extract it from the bunker. 101 bunker play, I cannot stay in here. I don't care if you roll it out and roll it over the green and down into whatever the heck's over there. I'm out. Now, if we want to get to how a tour player hits this shot, unlike a tour player, people open the face. Now, and I set up to it. Well, my face is pointed here. Now, in order to get that to go to where I want it to go, I'm coming across it. And then Doc Matt asked me, why can't I spin the ball out of the bunker? That could possibly be one. I don't know. We haven't looked at his bunker game recently. How a tour player plays it. I'll open the face. The more I want to spin the ball, the more I'm going to lay the club on its back. But I always want the face pointed to wherever I want this ball to start out. So if I want to start out 2 steps left of the hole, and I want to spin like a mo, I want to spin a lot. Sorry. I really want this ball to spin. Edit. I really would like this ball to spin a lot. The more I want to spin, the more I lay the club. I'm not opening it. I'm laying it on its back. That's wide open. Now, to get the face square to where I want the ball to start out, I have to get my stance way to the left so I can lay the club on its back. Now I'm set. I might need a little more weight on my front foot because, as I mentioned, this thin sand, I got to have a little more downward arc to get a little bit of the leading edge digging into hard packed sand. If I walk into hard packed sand and I try to do the old splash normal thing you've learned and it bounces and goes in that guy's window, you've made a mistake. I feel the sand is thin. Worst case, I'm going to get a little forward. I'm going to get a little left. I'm going to dig the face in, and I'm not going to get there. I'm not going to hit it in that guy's window. I don't want to pay for another window. I'll deal with a 15-footer. Now, if I'm really confident and I'm not thinking about the guy's window, I'm going to still get way left. The shorter and the shorter I want the ball to go, the more I get my stance left in the face like that. The further I need to hit it, the more square and the more square my stance is. A good lesson for all of us, any kind of bunkers. Super passive, super aggressive. Now, with all these setups, bunker play and high grass are the same. It's whether you're a right-hand guy or a left-hand guy. If I like thinking about my left hand, my left knuckles always face the sky. If I don't like left-hand stuff, my right knuckles scrape the sand or scrape the high grass. Now, that's a wrist thought. Doesn't have to be both. It's either that or that. So look how both of those wrists are pivoting. That's Doc's area. I know the instruction part. There. Now, with that said, what does the club need to be doing? You said, I'd love to be able to spin it more.
Yep.
Okay, we've talked about this or this. I would assume with those two methods, I need to have a very vertical motor, which is an upright shaft. Well, no, I got to get around like the guys on TV. No. That's a motor. That's a motor. This is an angle. Two opposing forces create what? Leverage and spin. So I'm going to have either that one or that one. I'm like this one. I like right-hand toss. I'm going to toss my fingers forward with my right knuckle scraping the sand. And I'm going to try to get this club straight up vertical. And I don't need it an inch. I don't need it 2 inches. I don't need it right behind. it's anywhere into the sand behind the ball. Just has to be sand first. And I'm going to try to pirouette the club head straight up. And we'll see.
Perfect. Perfect.